Alright everyone, this is my first Iron Fist guide for anyone learning how to play Iron Fist, or you just want to, find some tips and tricks to be better at Iron Fist, because he's a great character. I don't want to make the intro too long, so just for context, I'm on PC playing on controller. It's going to be very noticeable, but I just want to do it with actual gameplay, so let's get right into it. First thing I do, straight to high ground. As an Iron Fist, you should probably be on the ground for like 30% of the game, no more, because I like to play him as an assassin, and honestly the goal should always be to pick off stragglers. What I see a lot of Iron Fist doing is just going straight for the backline and just praying, and they always get melted, like almost every time. What you always want to do is work with the DPS. So with this Spider-Man, I see him going for the invis, he gets him low and goes straight for it, and then he goes for the Black Panther, and I use my finisher and go straight for the Black Panther. I'm a little low, go for the health packs. You should always know where the health packs are as Iron Fist, to get your kicks over there. And then obviously I see Groot over there. It's easy shmoney, bro. And what you always want to do when fighting is always attack behind them. You have such good mobility, you can always get behind them, and it just reduces the chance of you getting two-tapped by any really good DPS or by the Groot, obviously. And so now the entire team is dead, so we push up, and me and the Spidey, we always just wait in the corners, get high ground, and wait for a player to trickle in, and then go straight for them. And then over here, I'm playing pretty aggressive, trying to get their healers. And what a lot of people do is they think they can take this 3v1 because of their egos. But I know I can't take it, so I escape, try to get my health back, try to get some overshield. And then I go back in the fight. Again, playing Iron Fist, you just always gotta take out the stragglers. So I see the Spider-Man take out the other Spider-Man, and he's not gonna go for the thing. He's low, he's smart, he knows he's gotta get out of there. But me though, I can melt any tank that comes my way. A lot of Iron Fists don't think they can one-on-one these tanks, but honestly, if you use your block well and if you use, those flurries well, you can literally take out any tank in the game. Just as long as you don't get greedy. Always look at your health. If you're less than 50%, then you gotta get out of there. And as much as Iron Fist is a dive player, he's so good in the front lines because of his block. And then over here, you're gonna see I made a split decision to go for the healer and then go for the Groot. Those decisions are big time, especially if you have a heavy healer. I actually do this a lot. A lot of people like to chase the lowest health enemy, but you have to make those decisions and know which player you'd rather have survive, and that just elevates just your IQ on Iron Fist. There's also no shame in if you're low and your enemy is also low, just running away. Because it's better to survive than spend 10 seconds coming back into the game because you died trying to get this one straggler. So that's what, like I always try to escape, go back to my team as much as I can. And then I see that the Squirrel Girl ulted, so I want to get her out of the game as much as possible because her ultimate can just take out our healers. And obviously go for all the low health stragglers right here. That's all you gotta do is Iron Fist, Never want to take full health on people by yourself unless you're with your team. Okay, this part, I was just being stupid because it's quick play, and I was just chasing around the Adam Warlock. But yo, he low-key juked the shit out of me because I couldn't find him after. And then I see him on the corner of my eye, he's revived. I was like, how did he get there? Anyways, me and Spidey are just punishing any players that try to come up earlier without their team. And obviously, Spider-Man's pulling everyone off the map. God damn, bro. But yeah, that's just what you gotta do as Iron Fist. Once they start trickling in one by one, that's when you know you're gonna push and win the game because like they're staggered, they don't know what to do. And then another thing I want to point out, it's gonna come up soon, but with your punches, you know how a lot of tutorials they talk about you do a punch, punch, punch in the air, and then you go for the final punch? That has so much delay on it that you can wait like 1 second before it happens. Like, just look at how long I take before I even punch the Mantis getting to my final punch. That is so much time. People think you have to do it instantly. You can wait a solid 1.5, 2 seconds before you use your final punch. But yeah, guys, that is the end of my first Iron Fist guide. If you guys learn anything, let me know. If there's any other things you want me to discuss, let me know. I'm not that good at Iron Fist, but, I'm pretty good. To the point where I think I can give a little bit of advice. But yeah, hope you guys liked it. See y'all later.